Okay, before we leave, of course, there's the most important thing is to put on all the stickers. Because don't forget, we have our Zero Bros sticker for this Thailand trip. Now the problem is, look at the wall of stickers, and we need to find somewhere where we can put, and maybe on future travels here we can put more stickers, maybe somewhere on top there. But the problem is, jump on my chair and see if I can reach right above this uncle big bikers. Here we go. This is now the second sticker already we put. One was at Abang Zone's place, and now at Jirajit's place. Alright. One time good one. Check it out. Alright. Stickers on. There we go. One last look at Matalung. Don't forget to check out our sticker right above there. And maybe we'll follow these guys, and when the next time we come, we are going to continue every year one. Alright. So let's head out on the road to Kanchanaburi.
As you can see, the bikes are all loaded up and ready to go. One last look at the blue house here at Route 41, Patalong. A great place to stop by for a break up north, to chill out and relax, or even stay for the night like what we did. And if you can see in the darkness at the sheriff's house beside our blue house is Miss Jirajit, the owner, saying goodbye to us. Of course, us thanking her before we depart. So it's time to get back on the road for a long night ride, guys. Departing Route 41, Cowboy Town at about 7:55 in the evening, and heading for our next destination, Kanchanaburi. So if you're wondering, again, I'm having issues with my mic connection, so that's why I decided to give this narration instead. At least I can share with you what to expect for this ride up to Kanchanaburi. So let me just bring up the map route. We are currently at Patalong, Route 41, Cowboy Town, 220 kilometers journey to PTT Tarong Chang, the first stop. We arrived here at about 10 p.m. So at this PTT, I decided to change my cam mounting to be on the bike instead, since it wouldn't be much to see at night, and also be much comfortable for me since the cam is no longer on the helmet. But I will still show you what you can expect if you are heading this way by night. Departed PTT Tarong Chang at about 11 p.m. and as you can see, it can get pretty dark along the way, so ensure that your bike has good lighting. Also expect to see a lot of heavy vehicles like trucks, trailers, buses and such. They will also be driving at the first lane, so be careful if you are changing lanes, or watch out for them changing lanes from first to second. Well, as you can see here, along the way, there were a lot of road constructions. We are currently being filtered to the opposite side of the road, and there's no way to pass through all these trailers and buses. Encountered lots of this construction and roadworks along the way, so it set us back in timing towards the next stop. For me, I don't mind riding during the night because it's much more cooling as compared to riding in the afternoon sun. Not so bad lah. Along the way, most of the roads are quite lighted up, except for a few sections where it could get really dark and can't really see what's up ahead. And you can see another filter out to the other side of the road due to the roadworks, and again stuck behind some trucks. I can just share with you some experiences like the one we have here, exiting from the detour of the opposite side of the road, so you can see all the trucks on both lanes, and MIPS trying to squeeze through from the side. Blind spot, did not see the truck turning in, and of course it would be quite difficult to lane filter. And again, up ahead, trying to lane filter, but the truck is changing lane towards the left. So be careful when you try to lane filter through all the trucks, because they might not be able to see you. So be careful when riding out at night. After going through all those roadworks, finally arriving to the next stop, which is 238 km, the longest for all the stops for this journey. Arrived at PTT Khao Chai Rat at about 2:10 a.m.
Okay, now we are at the second stop. Where are we? We are at Khao Chai Rat. Halfway through lah. Not too sure how is the audio because there's a lot of trucks coming around. You can see the petrol station behind me. We need to do a test on this. Okay lah, we are about halfway through, almost 400 km plus to here. I had to go and change everything, all the petrol stops to all the PTT lah. But okay lah, most of the PTT have a 7-Eleven and over here also got some makan also lah, like hot dogs and fish cake. Quite a long stop for this one. Next one I think got another 2 more stops, then after that we will head over to Waitara lah. Now it's about 4 a.m. in the morning with all the trucks coming through here. It's a pit stop for trucks, I guess. And later we may reach quite early, so we're not too sure whether can get the early check-in. If not, we will go explore lah and see what's there around, maybe get something to eat, and then we will show you the next hotel, which is Waitara Riverside Villas, near the river lah. Alright, so maybe I will just show you when we are arriving there, because we still got another 2 more stops of riding in the night and through weird roads lah. The road condition was quite bad. If you were to see the video I took on the way here. Alright, so actually when we heading to Waitara lah, where I think should be have some sunlight and you can see some of the views on the way.
Decided to take a longer break for this one since it was a long ride up. Departed Khao Chai Rat at about 4:20 am. Heading to our next stop, PTT NGV, which is about 154 kilometers. Arrived here at about 6:05 am. However, we encountered another issue. It seems that this petrol station didn't have any petrol. They only had diesel, as informed by the staff here. So I guess that's something to take note of when you are riding up north. Well, I guess no choice, had to do a reroute and try to find another PTT further up. However, as we were riding, it seems that there were no PTT stations on our side of the road. Saw a few at the other side. So we were riding up to about 40 kilometers and decided to do a U-turn on the next PTT station, which we could see on the opposite side of the road. So 47 kilometers up from PTT NGV, we arrived at PTT Tap Thai at around 6:30 a.m.
Alright lah. Seems like kena reroute sia. Along the way, the petrol station don't have petrol. Don't have 95, 91, only got diesel. So now we made a quick stop. We have to do U-turn and come to this PTT. Alright, then after that now we gotta U-turn back to the next to our destination. Alright.
Departed PTT Tap Thai at about 8:40 a.m. after a short break. At least now we can enjoy the ride in the daylight and enjoy the views along the way, so it wouldn't be so boring. Also, since we covered some distance previously, heading to the next stop wasn't so bad. 130 km to the next stop, PTT Ratchaburi, right here at 9:25 a.m. For this one, we took a short break since the previous journey wasn't so long, so we moved off at 10:50 a.m. So we're left with 137 km for the last petrol stop for this journey, which is at Kanchanaburi at PTT Tarsau. Arrive here at 12 noon, pump petrol and move off straight away at 12:30 p.m. It was a long, tiring night ride, but we are finally reaching our place of stay, which is at Kwaitara Riverside Villas. It's just about 12 kilometers from PTT Tarsau, so it's not too far off. So why not I just show you the ride there. So from the map, you can see, just need to follow down this road all the way straight, and you will come to this left turn. But as you can see here, we encountered a road closure as there was construction along the way. So we had to do a U-turn and enter from another entrance which was further down. Alright, so it seems we are back on track to the original route. Turning right here and coming up to this bridge which goes across River Kwai. Nice views over here. Definitely will show you a little bit of this area on another video. But heading on to Kwaitara Riverside. So coming to the end of the road, you will encounter this junction here. That's a sharp right turn and is the last stretch all the way straight to the villas through country roads. Now check out all these forest and mountain views along the way through these country roads. Definitely the kind of riding I like. All these small scenic roads with no vehicles. Well, before we reach Kwaitara, I would like to summarize the journey from Patalong to Kanchanaburi. In total, it was a 940 kilometers journey. Took us about 17 hours and 20 minutes to reach here. So it was a super exhausting ride, clearing through this leg of the touring. But we eventually made it, guys. And as you can see here, the sign of the entrance of Kwaitara Riverside Villas. Arrived here at about 1:15 in the afternoon. Riding further down is the car park area. Although it's outdoor, but at least they have their own car park to park your bikes and vehicles. And here we are at our place of stay here in Kanchanaburi, Kwaitara Riverside Villas. It's a long ride, so it's time to unpack, chill out and relax. Catch us on the next video where I will show you the villa itself, a walk around, and of course explore Kanchanaburi.